So here we are about to get ready to start our very first unit in cultural psych. And you're going to find that this first unit is kind of a hodgepodge of ideas. Units 2 and 3 kind of have themes tying them together. Unit 1 is setting us up, getting us started. Okay, so we're going to start with first topic. Well, here I want to take a stop. A lot of students they ask me, "How should I study?" I'm like, uh, and there's a lot of answers to that. And the answer is it takes time, right? But this is a modified version of an old study technique called SQ3R, which was popular many years ago, but very effective. And the idea is, I've provided you with a lot of resources. So how should I study? When you approach a new topic, I think this is an effective way to solve it. That is number one, survey. That is, say, look at the presentation and look at the main headings for the presentation, perhaps, and kind of get a sense of the outline of the topic and kind of how it's going to look. Then kind of ask yourself some questions. In particular, each week you're going to have a topic assignment. So you could probably go and look for, and topic assignment questions are inside of each presentation in a really weird font. I don't remember what it's called, but it's completely different font. It sticks out when you get to those topic assignments. So come up with some questions, some thoughts. What should I be coming up with? You should read the presentation, read the assigned readings, uh, do these things. And as you're doing them, you should be thinking about how what you've done. So in the old SQ3R, the next step is recite. But I think a good counterpoint to recite would be to complete the topic assignments, all right, or discussion posts as you come to them. And then finally, review, and that means making flashcards, creating outlines, anything you want. Okay. So, in this first unit, the first topic is introducing cultural psychology. And, the biggest theme out of topic one is psychology is weird. And you'll know what weird means, okay? But it's got to be all capitals. Weird. So, our knowledge of the psychology of other cultures is quite limited. Okay, we know a lot about America, but not so much outside. In the second one, we're going to talk about culture and human nature, and we're gonna talk. Is culture unique for humans? No, but non-human animals have some culture. Americans have a lot of culture, and we're going to find that America, humans' reliance on culture helps to explain why human beings are the only animal on the planet that you find from the top to the bottom, right? North Pole, subarctic. I don't know what's underneath that. Then the tropical. I don't know, but you find a human everywhere. But if you're talking about non-human animals that do not, generally speaking, use very much, if any, cultural learning, you'll find you got polar bears, then you got black bears, and you got brown bear. And as the climate changes, it's a different animal because they can't solve problems the way that humans can with cultural learning. In the third topic, we're going to talk biological evolution, and we're going to start with evolution as a biological thing. And the key to this is number one, all human beings on this planet have a 99.7% genetic similarity. And so anything that we're going to talk about in cultural psychology is that top 0.3%. And so we need to start with a realization that all human beings fundamentally at their core are almost the same. Okay? But we'll also move biological evolution forward and talk about how biological evolution, can select not just for physical characteristics of an organism, like how long its fingers are, but can also select for behavioral characteristics, mating preferences, all kinds of different things. We're going to then move into cultural evolution. And we'll talk about some similarities. Genes are the primary unit by which biological evolution is driven. Memes are the primary unit by which cultural evolution is driven. So we'll talk about how cultures evolve and emerge, while at the same time we'll talk about how cultures are still stagnant at the same time. So pretty interesting stuff. And then the last topic in this unit, we're just going to talk about research methodology that is specific to cultural psychology, because the methodology used in cultural psych is radically different than the methodology used in other branches of psychology.